Cemeteries are important in today's time because it records our history, but it's our history outside. It's beautiful green space. It's an extraordinary opportunity for you to study the art and history or to know about times gone by.
My name is Janelle Santana. I am 17 years old and I'm a first-time visitor at Woodlawn Cemetery.
Someone recently told me how beautiful it was, so I decided to check it out.
I'm Susan Olson. I'm the Director of Historical Services for the Woodlawn Cemetery. Basically, I serve as the cemetery's historian. In America today, the fastest growing and exploding hobby is genealogy. Because of the internet, everyone has the ability to track down their ancestors. And we're seeing this explosion in visitation. People are coming out to find who they are descended from. Through our website, we hear from thousands of people every year that are tracking down their descendants. So Judy emailed us from Minnesota, and the first contact is my great-grandfather there? And then if so, what records will you provide? So we sent her the information, the lot cards about the burial of those individuals. So now we have somebody who does her family vacation to come to New York City just for the opportunity to reconnect with that gravesite.
I think that sometimes you kind of imagine or you get to know people through letters or through stories from your relatives and from your own parents, but to actually be here myself and to touch the tombstone, to see the trees right next to it, to actually feel their name, it's just a really, it's a great experience and one that I've been hoping to do for a long time.
Are hit by tragedy, oftentimes they'll do a memorial that tells the story. That's what's fascinating about walking around, is sometimes it's right there in front of you. The cemetery, of course, is located in the Bronx. We have everybody from rappers to skateboarders to Celia Cruz, the Queen of Salsa. She's here in the Bronx because she wanted to be in a location that was convenient for her fan.
I grew up listening to Celia Cruz, so being at her grave was very inspiring. I felt like I was making a connection with her.
It's important, as far as keeping the cemetery alive, that people aren't afraid to come visit them, and also that there's a commitment to restore and preserve. Our restoration needs are massive. We have 1,316 private family mausoleums, enormous sculptures, tremendous works of art, stained glass windows, and people have forgotten that it's their responsibility. These are your great-grandparents. You're supposed to be taking care of their tomb. And if you ask how many folks have been to their great-grandparents' graves, very few people will raise their hand. They don't realize that they have responsibility for this work of art. Not just personally, but as a culture. We should care that Woodlawn is preserved so that when we come out here to enjoy the birds and see the trees, that the artwork is in good condition and that these people are never forgotten.